TypeSoul has been on an undisputed generational run. The game has gotten insane coverage for one that used to be a closed community game. It's reached some crazy peaks, though I'm sure we can all agree it's easily the most wonderful community I've ever been in, and totally full of some of the smartest and nicest people that anime Roblox has to offer. Despite all the beautiful community, TypeSoul is dying. Whether or not the devs don't like it doesn't matter. However, there's multiple reasons for this, and today in this video, I'll go over exactly what's causing the deterioration of the game. By the way, before we continue, please consider subscribing if you guys like videos like this. I personally like putting a lot of time and effort into these videos, especially ones like these, so that you guys can enjoy a quality watch. So subscribing or commenting shows me that you guys would like to see more. Thanks for just clicking on the video though, and let's get into it. Content creators in my eyes shoulder a good chunk of the blame on why TypeSoul's player count is going down. Without fail, every update there'll be 2 to 3 people posting the same video talking about why this is the worst update ever. A prime example of this is Balboa. He never fails to find an opportunity to shit on the game. He's literally already said that he'll never upload about TypeSoul again, and the very next video he's back at it. Tell me how you quit TypeSoul twice, it don't make sense. And it'll be the same people who actively talk in TypeSoul general, where the smartest players are, and they'll be commenting on the video agreeing with him no matter what. Having an army like that just fans the flames of hatred even more, and the people who make those types of videos know it. It just brings in a lot more views. What makes it worse is that Balboa can make good content. I mean, that Valakis drama was funny as hell, but the general slop hate content that you can make in 20 minutes really doesn't add anything to the discussion. There are good content creators on the game that make entertaining videos, but they're overshadowed by the sheer amount of shit that this game gets every time they drop an update. Making an easy video just saying that TypeSoul is doo-doo is great for views, but terrible for the game and community as a whole. Of course, I'm gonna have to talk about developers, even though I really don't want to. Like, we all know what I'm already about to say, so I'm gonna try and make this quick. The developers are good, a majority of them at least. They can make great things, that's no lie, but a lot of the times they just drop the ball and expect the community to be alright with it. The amount of bugs that used to and still exist, the weapons with the world's ugliest model and animations, and getting sidetracked with random drama and other things are all issues that are still prevalent to this day. It'll be the most random shit happening that is tearing up the dev team too. Damn near all of them have been in the spotlight for some drama or allegations at this point. And what makes it worse is that they're all somewhat ingrained in the community. You can see them all talk in the Discord all the time. It's not like they're being professional all the time, so it feels worse when they get removed from the team. It'll be the most outrageous and random shit too. Everything is slowing them down, but they're finally starting to pick it back up with Cetro coming back and the game shutting down. So I hope they got that shit under control. Now let's have a talk about content, because some of you are confused on what that really means. Personally, when I think of the word content, it means things that will actually have an impact on how I play the game, or gives me a good incentive to play the game again. Things like new elements and game modes are what I consider to be content. On the other hand, the devs dropping a new accessory that gives 2 more health than the previous one is not content. Even if you can't buy it from the new ranked shop, shoving it into Clan Wars doesn't add anything to the game. Sure, it's something to grind for, but am I really expected to think of this as a content update? It's not a significant update, it's just moving the goalposts for the players. The proof is in the results. Every time a new element drops, I'll hop in a lobby with all my people and we'll just start messing around. It gives us a reason to come back to the game and check out what they added. Something like a Mario cosmetic is just not gonna do it for us. That's why it felt so bad when Soul Shuffle dropped and it was some hot steaming ass. The game needs new things to keep the player base engaged. That's just something that everyone should know. Last but not least, let's talk about the infamous community. Now we all already know, the majority is just straight unbearable, damn near poisonous. Let me put this into perspective for y'all. I sometimes like to play a game called League of Legends. As terrible as the game is, I have fun on it, but the community is god awful. People hate just to hate. I will be told to unalive myself multiple times a day just because I messed up once. And despite all of that, I'd still rather play 100 ranked games of League than interact with the general masses of TypeSoul. League players say hateful things just to piss you off. TypeSoul players say hateful things because they genuinely hate you. They get on the game already in a terrible mood and want to have as many people as possible feel the same way that they do, just trash talking them for no reason because they stubbed their toe that morning. At this point, it's common knowledge, but TypeSoul is the only community I've known to make and use widespread slurs for an in-game race. Like, it got so bad that the developers had to come out and say that they will start banning people for doing this. Entire hunting parties were made to specifically target Quincy's, the least picked faction, by the way. Like, actual just straight criminals and felons showing up in the game. The community is practically a hive mind. Most people are barely able to think for themselves. As I said before, they'll blindly listen to a video and just decide that whatever the content creator said is their opinion as well. They'll complain about anything if they're given the chance to, and spread as much negativity as some content creators do. It generally sucks that the decent amount of cool and reasonable people that play TypeSoul are just, again, completely overshadowed by the vocal majority. Even throughout all this though, people have to remember that even if the community is cooked, there are still people who enjoy this game in a normal way and are able to interact with them as a normal person would. Before I end this video though, I want to remind y'all that there is still great stuff about this game. There are amazing content creators, some really great things that have been added, and there are great developers who care about the state of the game. Like, I'm not going to sit here and just straight lie to y'all and say that it's completely doomed. All I'm saying is there's definitely reasons for why TypeSoul is becoming less fun for some people. As if it wasn't, then there wouldn't be a declining player count. So what that means is some things just gonna have to change, whether that be the game itself or the people playing it. I'm not an exception either, I can't lie. Like, if you were to ask some of my friends who play with me, they know I constantly shit talk the game. But you know, sometimes I just gotta take a look at the good things and appreciate them, you feel me? So yeah, those are all the reasons of why I think TypeSoul is dying. I know the title says death, like it's already dead, but like why TypeSoul is dying is an overplayed title. I already made something like that. You know, I gotta switch it up, feel me? Before y'all go, please remember to give Tana's video a view. It's mad enjoyable and is pretty much based on the same topic. And I would greatly appreciate if y'all would leave your opinions in the comments as well, because I want to know how y'all feel about it, especially since the game just shut down. Anyways, I'll let y'all get on y'all way. Sub up if you enjoyed and want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all later.